Good afternoon. Welcome to Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. I'm Miss Barton from Dade Elementary, and I teach 4th grade math and science. And these two students are mine, and they're going to introduce themselves.
My name is Cadence Castleberry.
And my name is Wayne Garmany.
We're here today to talk all about some fun and exciting things going on at our school. We always do STEM and STEAM projects, and these students are going to talk about all of the fun things we've been doing this year. We've had lots of different projects. We use materials to build and engineer, and I'm going to let them lead and talk about some very fun things that we've been doing in math and science classes. Okay, Ian?
The past week we made a slingshot to launch our spiders, and we have 6 popsicle sticks, 2 rubber bands, some cotton balls, and 2 spiders. And what we're trying to make is build the slingshot out of the popsicle sticks and the rubber bands. And we launched them into the spider web from 3 feet. We got to make it to 8 feet.
Yes, excellent. And Cadence, do you want to tell them about the STEM project we did last week?
Wait, this one?
The spider.
The project we did last week, we
Had to create spider webs.
We had to create our spider webs and create a slingshot.
Okay, so let's tell the viewers what STEAM means. So here we go. What does the S stand for?
It
Cadence?
stands for science,
Good.
Technology,
Technology.
engineering,
Yes. We can incorporate what? Art. And
math.
math. Good. So we're going to talk about the processes that they do each day in our classroom. So let's talk about the process of a STEAM project. What goes into a STEAM project? And if we do STEM or STEAM, sometimes we get to add art, and it's really fun, and they can be creative. So here we go. What's the process? What's the first thing, Wynn, that we're going to have to do?
You can ask your team, like, what is the problem, what do you already know, and what are the limits or controls of the task.
Yeah, we have to go through the tasks and see what do we need, what do we already have, and collaborate. Good. What else do we need to do? Cadence?
We need to imagine what are some solutions to the problem. We need to research to find out more about it, and you need to brainstorm with your team.
So, Cadence, how would you brainstorm with your team about a STEM project?
I would work together with my team and try to think about what we're going to make.
Excellent. So, as engineers, Wynn, what do we have to start doing after we brainstorm?
We have to create.
We're going to create something, and that's building with our hands. So what kinds of things have we created this year? Can you tell the viewers?
Spider webs, the slingshots.
Towers.
Yeah, towers.
What did you have to do for the tower?
We took base 10 blocks, like 100 blocks and ones blocks, and we stacked the tallest tower that we can make, and then we took them all down and counted up all our blocks to see how much we had.
Exactly, and so we had to use our important arithmetic skills, which is mathematics, right, in order to problem solve. Excellent. So after you create and design, what do we need to do, Cadence?
You need to test out your project, check to see if your design is working,
Yes.
and find areas that will need changes to make it work better.
Excellent. And when you test out your projects like the slingshot, what can you do? What did you do when we did this STEAM on Monday?
We tested it out, and we saw if we could hit like the spider web with our slingshot.
Yeah, and our goal was to get the furthest, right, Wynn? So if you didn't get the furthest, did you have to re-collaborate with your group, maybe, and then research and design another way?
Mhm.
Very cool. So what's been your very favorite STEM or STEAM project that we've done this year?
Mine has been probably the tower building, because it took a lot of thinking, and you had to try to like build the tallest tower. So it was kind of like you had to try to beat each other, and we had timing. So
Yeah, time is really important. I'm glad you brought that up. When do you remember doing the paper chain challenge and the time, how important it was to create your paper chain the longest you could?
Yeah.
So what was your favorite?
I like the paper chain one too, even though we didn't win, but...
And we did a Boston Tea Party stem where they had to create a crate to keep their tea bag dry, actually. Excellent. So this year at Dade Elementary, we are going to be a Blue Ribbon School, which is a great award for our school and state. And Dr. Harris has been so excellent at supplying STEM bins. We are so excited. We want to put them all in our STEM and science labs so that the students can have more materials to do fun activities and include art and math and science with that. Our next segment is going to be all about 5th grade clubs. You're going to see some exciting things from Miss Sammy Scales' Recycling Club and Miss Darlene Rogers with her future teachers. We're so excited to hear from the 5th grade, and we are all excited, but we are going to take a short break with reading, writing, and arithmetic. We'll be right back.
Innovation and quality. Two things you don't normally hear about in a recruitment ad, but you'll hear a lot about innovation and quality when you join the team at Vanguard National Trailer. Vanguard is an industry leader in the production of dry van trailers and composite plate trailers.
And right now, Vanguard National Trailer is hiring energetic and hardworking team members to be assemblers and welders, as well as industrial maintenance for first shift openings.
And you'll work a full 40-hour week in 4 days, which means 3-day weekends. And overtime is available. Working at Vanguard National Trailer has other great benefits too, like paid holidays, paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, plus a 401k plan.
Full-time work, 3-day weekends, available overtime, and great benefits. That's Vanguard National Trailer.
Fill out your application today. Vanguard National Trailer is an equal opportunity employer.
Apply in person today. Starting pay $10 to $14 an hour, depending on position. Vanguard National Trailer Corporation, Highway 11 North, turn beside the Primary Healthcare Center on Vanguard Drive.
At Reed Funeral Home of Whitwell, a tradition of caring is carried out through a personal commitment to each family. Our experienced staff and funeral directors and embalmers stand ready to help you through your toughest times. We offer every type of funeral service, from traditional to cremation or any combination of life celebration. Depend on the Reed family and Reed Funeral Home of Whitwell, 11675 Highway 28 in Whitwell, 658-5516. Reed Funeral Home.
When you or a loved one is facing a life-limiting illness, hospice care may be the answer. At Tapestry Hospice, the patient is the focus of our care. We are here to serve you and facilitate your wishes. Tapestry caregivers are concerned with managing your pain, keeping you in touch with your physician, and helping you make plans for the future. Hospice is life-affirming, and Tapestry Hospice can help you deal with all aspects of life, mind, body, and soul. Call Tapestry Hospice for more information. 706-383-8812. That's 706-383-8812. Tapestry Hospice. Redefining hope.
A small bank with big service. Citizens Bank and Trust, offering a wide range of services, including online banking. Pay your bills, manage your account anytime, 24 hours a day. Your account balance is only a phone call away as well at 657-1234. Or visit our convenient locations. Lookout Mountain, Georgia, Higdon, Alabama, and our main branch on Highway 11 in Trenton. Citizens Bank and Trust, 657-5678. A community bank that believes in the community. Citizens Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. Today, I have with me 4 students that are involved in some of our 5th grade clubs. We have 2 students from the Recycling Club and 2 students from Miss Rogers' Future Teachers Club. First, I'm going to ask the 2 Recycling Club students to talk to me about the Recycling Club. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Garrett.
This is Garrett.
Kevin.
And this is Kevin. Now, Kevin, We started this recycling club because as a school, we have a lot of paper, and we really wanted to recycle that paper to help our environment. Garrett, could you tell us why it's important to recycle?
Yeah, so the earth stays clean and healthy. So like humans, because they need to stay clean and healthy.
Good job, Garrett. And Kevin, we are piloting this program this year. So can you tell the viewers what you did last Friday when you had to go around and collect the recycling?
Last Friday, me and another student, we walked around other classrooms and we got recycling bins and took the trash bag out, and I tied them up and we all put them in a cart, and at the end we all put it in a certain garbage can.
Yeah, we took it outside to the recycling bin outside of our school for the recycling truck to come pick it up. And we have 21 classrooms that are participating in this year, and we hope to add more next year. Garrett, could you tell the viewers that fun fact that we learn about recycling paper? If you recycle 1 ton of paper, how many trees does that save?
17.
17. What about gallons of water?
7,000.
Good job. So this is a good thing to instill in our young children, a good habit so that they can carry on for the rest of their lives. We're going to move on to the Future Teacher Club. That is Miss Rogers' club. Would you girls introduce yourself?
Delaney Van Veldhuizen.
My name's Sailor King.
Delaney, what does it take to be chosen to be in the Future Teacher Club?
You must have good grades, excellent conduct, and a heart for caring for others. And to have excellent conduct, you must have good behavior, which is to be in a club is not just a right, it's also a privilege.
Wow, good answer. And Sailor, what do you do in the Future Teachers Club?
Well, I work with first graders, and sometimes it gets wild, but you have to have patience with them. And I just like filing papers and helping them with their math, and just helping them with reading and writing and stuff.
Delaney, whose class are you helping with in the Future Teachers?
I am helping Miss Clarkson in 3rd grade.
And what do you do in her room?
I just file papers, do things that she needs help with, and clean the room.
Great. How do future teachers help the students and the teachers, Sailor?
Well, I help Miss Kay sometimes because we go, me and my friend Harper, which is my best partner I could ever imagine to be with me. She works with me, and we went to the parent-teacher room and cut out stuff for Miss Case, and I help the students with their math and the equations, and we do 7 minus 4 and stuff, and yeah.
Well, I know that both of those teachers really appreciate that extra help that you guys are providing for them, and I know those younger kids really look up to you. Would either of you like to be teachers when you grow up?
I'd love to be a teacher because I like helping children.
What about you, Delaney?
I would, but my interest is in photography or fashion designing.
Well, maybe you could be a photography teacher. Sailor, is there a certain grade level that you would like to teach?
I think 1st grade that I teach right now, I've gotten really interested in it because I've been in Future Teacher the past 4 weeks, and I like it.
Well, awesome. As you can see, our 5th grade students really enjoy their clubs. They take the time out of their block classes to go do these events, and it is a great privilege to be able to participate. And we will be right back with more reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Hey, that cold weather is coming, and it's never too early to get your winter supplies from Rising Fawn Hardware and Supply, 4300 Highway 11 South in Rising Fawn. Everything you need to wrap pipes under the house, winterize around the doors, make sure your outside faucets are protected, and keep those drafts from coming through the windows. Get your supplies for fall and winter for the home and farm today. Rising Fawn Hardware and Supply, 4300 Highway 11 South in Rising Fawn. Telephone 706-462-2071. Tennessee Valley Net, your local provider of fiber optic high-speed internet. TV with over 200 digital channels available. And phone service with lots of extras. Fiber optics from TVN is expanding to many areas. Call and see if TVN is available in your area. 706-657-4367 or log on at tvn.net today. Bundle and save on fiber optic high-speed internet, digital TV, and phone service. All from Tennessee Valley Net. 706-657-4367. Online at tvn.net. When you need a licensed plumber, call Stacy Ledwell and the staff at Mr. Rooter in Scottsboro. Mr. Rooter provides your home or business with advanced solutions using high-tech equipment. Our commitment to customer satisfaction shines through in our personalized service. When you schedule an appointment, our professionals will dedicate time to explain the work that has to be done. Our staff will give you upfront pricing, so you'll know exactly what's involved before any work begins. We even pump septic tanks and do new construction on houses. Fully licensed, bonded, and insured, Mr. Rooter in Scottsboro. Call Stacy Ledwell today to set up an appointment at 256-574-4710. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. At 402 North Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh, 4765 Main Street in Jasper, and at 14087 Highway 28 in Whitwell, providing the highest standard of customer services with a personal touch. Our associates can help you with personal loans, personal lines of credit, a variety of mortgage loans, and more. And we offer real-time internet banking too. See us in South Pittsburgh, Jasper, and Whitwell today. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Have lunch or dinner at Guthrie's, home of the original golden fried chicken finger and the best chicken finger sauce in the world. Guthrie's can help you plan your family's meals or get-togethers with bucket specials every Tuesday, those delicious wings on Wednesday, and platters every day of the week. Plus, get sweet tea by the gallon. Remember, Guthrie's has a party room for small gatherings, too. Guthrie's, Highway 136 West in Trenton, home of those golden fried chicken fingers and the best chicken finger sauce in the world.
Guthrie's, not fast food, good food fast.
Welcome back to Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. I am Tracy Blevins. I'm the principal at Dade Elementary School, and we have some students with us, and Miss Rogers. Miss Rogers is our academic coach, and she's also an interventionist, so she wears lots of hats. But today, before we get started, I'd like to show the pictures of the clubs. We have a couple of club pictures, and as you can see right there, there's Miss Sammy, who was just on, and her recycling club. And the next club, that's Miss Rogers and her future teacher club. So we have lots of clubs at Dade Elementary, and that's just a couple of the clubs. And so we'll be trying to feature more of the clubs as we come back on in the next few months. But what we'd like to talk about in this segment, our main goal is to tell you about the newspaper. There's a great newspaper at Dade Elementary. Miss Rogers, you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes. At Dade Elementary, we are focusing on writing because, as you know, writing is one of the most important skills that you can learn that will help you in your future. So we have some extraordinary writers at our school, and we like to provide lots of opportunities for those children to express themselves through writing. And I'm going to let these two students introduce themselves to you, and they are both on our newspaper staff.
My name is Kira Strickland.
And I'm Atticus Anderson.
And whose classes are you guys in?
I'm in Miss Powers' class in 5th grade.
And I'm in Miss Rose's class in 4th grade.
And Atticus, from what I remember, your sister was a very important part of starting the newspaper staff at Dade Elementary School.
She was.
Amelia. And Kira, tell everybody out there, how do students get to be a part of the DES newspaper staff?
Well, they have to fill out a newspaper club form, and they have to give us 2 ideas for the article and the sections for the paper.
Okay, and what else, Atticus? What else do you need to do?
You have to write a 100-word essay. Wow. I wrote mine in about October, and it was about a class field trip to the Dade County Public Library that we went on.
Oh.
Do you have some photos to show us?
We do.
And then also tell us about that amazing field trip.
First off, First of all, we read a book, Bats in the Library by Brian Lies. Then we were led on a scavenger hunt, starting off with one clue, then working our way through other clues to find the treasure, a stack of books for us to take home.
Wow.
By various authors.
Oh, it was like books for you to actually keep or just borrow or?
For us to keep.
Wow, that's
and take home with us.
Great.
And we didn't have to return them.
Oh, wow. So it was like it was a gift. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, writers, I'm glad you shared that with us, Atticus, because as we know, one of the ways that writers can get ideas from stories is from personal experiences. So, what did you write about this month in your article that you submitted to the paper?
First I wrote about the story that was read, and then I went right to the scavenger hunt, and then I didn't say the crafts, but we made a little bookworm bookmark, and so I wrote about that, and then we were given a little bit of time to just go around anywhere in the library and read a book of our choice.
And I believe we have a picture of the an actual edition of our latest newspaper. So if we could just show that to the audience, it's on the screen right now. But we've got a lot of different people contributed to the newspaper, and as you can see, we've got Lorelei Van Veldhuizen. She's on there talking about. If I were a
pirate.
If I was a pirate. Oh, yes. Well, I've got a copy right here. And our character spotlight. And then, of course, there's the front cover. And we have Miss Jamie Nelson, who is our Teacher of the Year, on there, along with Miss Bailey's class. And then a little bit of a write-up about the Recycling Club, which we already heard about. So it's a really informative paper, and you guys are really participating and making sure that our school and parents are well informed about what's going on at Dade Elementary. Let me ask you this. Why did you apply to be on the newspaper staff, Kira? Why did you apply?
Because I love writing.
And it's a hard skill. It's a hard skill. There's a lot of people that they don't feel like they're very good writers. So this is the time when it's so important to get those skills, make those sharper skills. What about you, Atticus? Why did you apply for the newspaper staff?
I just wanted to have another challenge in life.
He's always looking for a challenge. He's up for a challenge, definitely. Ms. Rogers, is there anything else we want to talk about with the newspaper?
Well, Kira, do you want to share what you wrote about this month? As a matter of fact, yours was the cover story.
Sure.
You want to hold it up and let us know?
Okay. Frida Kahlo was our first featured artist for the school year. Kahlo was considered one of Mexico's greatest artists. She was famous for her astonishing self-portraits. Speaking of incredible artists, can you believe the amazing job that Miss Bailey's pre-K students did on their self-portraits? Fun fact, because Kahlo's often had medical issues, she studied medicine and pursued becoming a doctor before becoming an artist. Lucky for all of us, she chose art as her passion.
Good article. That's very well written.
It is. It
definitely makes me want to know more about her, doesn't it you, Mrs. Blevins?
It does.
Good job.
Definitely. Well, let's talk a little bit about why we're dressed the way we are today. Why, Atticus? What is today?
It's Team Sports Day.
It is, but why? Why are we dressing up in different things every day this week?
Red Ribbon Week.
Yes.
To say no to drugs.
That's right. So that's why we have a theme day every day. Yesterday was Pajama Day. Monday was, who remembers? Kira, do you remember what Monday was?
It was dressed like a superhero day.
It was dressed like a superhero day. But today's my favorite day. Why is it my favorite day?
Because you like Georgia.
I do. And as you can see from my attire today. Yes. So that's what we're doing today. We're having a Team Spirit shirt day. And then tomorrow, Kira, do you remember what tomorrow's day is?
Tomorrow is costume day because tomorrow's Halloween.
It is. We are. We're going to wear our Halloween costumes, and we just have one rule about our costumes. Do we remember what it was? What is it, Atticus?
No no blood and no weapons.
No, we don't do any of that. We don't do any of that because we've got younger kids at our school. We've got 4 and 5 year olds, and we definitely don't want to scare them. We want them to enjoy the holiday and not be scared of the people that they go to school with. Also, something very, very exciting that's coming up. We have books from the Breezeway, and I posted something on Facebook, so go to Dade Elementary's Facebook page and look at that post, because it's something very exciting. Last year I read from the rafters, and I did that. I climbed up a ladder all the way in the very tip top of near the ceiling of the school, and that's pretty high, wasn't it? And I read a book to every student at Dade Elementary. So I thought, how are we going to top that? So Miss Rogers and I sat and talked, what could I read from this time? And it just came to us. It's books from the Breezeway. So there's a breezeway that goes between the gym and Dr. Beasley's classroom. So I'm going to climb up on top of that, which is going to be outside this time, not inside, but outside. So we're hoping it doesn't rain. And I'm going to read from the top of the breezeway. But the one thing is that every student has to read how many books? Do we remember? How many? 10. Kira got it. 10. And there's a little sheet that explains that if you read so many pages, it equals, a book. So be looking for that. It's on the Dade Elementary Facebook post, okay? And also, we are, like Miss Barton said, we have blue ribbon. We had a blue ribbon team that came to us, and they came and they looked in every classroom. They talked to students. They talked to parents. And so hopefully, I think Miss Barton already kind of told a little bit of a secret. She did a little bit. She said, that we had received it, and we have, but we haven't formally released that yet. So. But once we do receive that, we will actually have a flag, we'll have a banner, we'll have an emblem for our school.
So exciting.
And it is, but we will be one of only 7 schools in the state of Georgia to have that award. So it's a big award, and we're very proud of our students and our teachers and our staff. All the way down, to our cafeteria workers, our janitors. They all pitched in to make the school look absolutely beautiful, and to show the Blue Ribbon team what a wonderful school we have. So, and again, parents, we thank you for participating in that as well. Ms. Rogers, you got anything else you want to talk about today?
I'm just excited about all the reading that is going on, because students are pumped up about that challenge of reading 10 books. And like Mrs. Blevins said, for our older students who are reading chapter books, if you read 20 pages that from your chapter book, that counts as a book. So you certainly in a month do not have to read 10 chapter books.
That's a lot.
It would be a lot. So we're just excited about that, and we're excited about our new intervention program that we are providing for students, just to help give them a little bit of accelerating on, if needed, in reading. And we are looking forward to having every student reading on grade level.
Yes, that is so important, especially with our kids going to middle school. We want them to be prepared. And these kids will be going to middle school very shortly. Kira will be going next year, and Atticus will be going year after that. So we want them to be ready. And I think these two right here are definitely prepared.
Oh, they are
for the middle
so
school.
prepared.
Atticus could go right now, couldn't you, bud?
He could. Kira,
but would you want to? You wouldn't want to. See?
No, we can't lose them yet.
No.
They're leaders. These two are definitely leaders in our school.
Well, we're going to hang on to them as long as we can. And that'll be our show for today. But we thank you for tuning in to Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic with Dade Elementary School. And we'll have lots more coming up in the next months. And we appreciate you tuning in. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.